Hey everyone! So it was requested that I do a Bare Minerals review and tutorial video, so I decided to divide them up into two different videos, and this is the Bare Minerals tutorial video. I used entirely Bare Minerals product except for my eyeshadow primer, but everything else is a Bare Minerals product, and so let's just go ahead and jump right into the tutorial. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is take your Prime Time Bare Minerals Foundation Primer. You just need a blob about like that. It's enough to do your whole face. And blend that in real nice all over. Okay, next you're going to take your Bare Minerals Foundation. The one I'm using is medium beige. You're going to dump some in the lid, like I have done. And then first you are going to take your brush. I'm going to use the mini Bare Essentials Kabuki brush. Swirl it around. Tap off the excess and start to buff it into your skin. Coverage varies based on how much you put on. So what I do is I put on my first layer of this foundation and then I go over it a second time for more coverage. The coverage is completely buildable. And the Bare Minerals foundation I actually use most of the time as kind of an over powder, a setting powder if you will, above my liquid foundation because I have pretty substantial like acne scarring over here, which I don't know if you guys can see or not, but it sometimes needs a little bit more than this to cover it, but for a light daily look, Bare Essentials works just fine. Okay. So now the foundation is on. Moving on to the next step. Should you need concealing, I take the Bare Minerals Max Coverage Concealer Brush. Looks like this. And you take the same stuff. Take the foundation, dip a little bit more in there. Swirl in your concealer brush, tap off the excess, and you can essentially paint on like you would a liquid foundation or a concealer wherever you need that little bit of extra coverage. Okay. Alright, so you can use that for just a little bit extra coverage where you feel you need it the most. The next thing I'm going to use on my face is the Bare Minerals All Over Face Color in Warm Radiance, and this is going to be my bronzer for the day. You can see I already have some in the cap. The glare is god-awful. But, so I'm just going to take my Bare Minerals All Over Flawless Face Brush, swirl it in. This stuff, a little bit goes a long, long way. And then I'm just going to dust it on. I'm literally using the tiniest, tiniest amount. And what it does is it gives you a nice, radiant bronzing that looks natural. It has a little bit of shimmer in there. Looks really, really nice. Next, it's time for me to apply blush, and to do that, I'm going to be using Bare Minerals Gala blush. And it's the same routine with all of this. You just get some in the cap, and then use your brush. I'm going to be using the Bare Essentials Face Shaping V brush for my blush today. Then you smile and you just rub it on the apples of your cheeks, blending up and down as you go. And the Gala is a really nice, subtle color. I love it for everyday wear. There are two more things I want to do to my face. I'm now going to take the All Over Face color in Clear Radiance, the one I have as a double. It looks like this. And I'm just going to move my slider over so I just get the Clear Radiance powder to come out. And I'm taking just a little bit of this, and I'm actually going to use this as sort of a highlighter. So it's really, really, really light. And I'm just going to put it on like this. And then the last thing I'm going to do for my face itself is use the Mineral Veil, which is a wonderful, wonderful product that gives you an airbrushed finish. I'm using my full Flawless face brush for this, and you just, again, put it in the cap, tap it off, and you just buff this on all over the place. And it's your setting powder that gives you a really nice, flawless look. Tackles a little bit of shine. Swirl it on in, buff it into your skin, and your face is good to go. I want you to note that with this Mineral Veil, you can also use your Bare Essentials concealer brush and put some of the Mineral Veil on there and dab it on to areas that are specifically pesky for you for shine, as a little bit of extra protection against shine throughout the day. Next, we're going to move on to our eyes, and as I don't have a Bare Essentials eye primer, I'm just using my Lorac Behind the Scenes eye primer. Put that on my eyes real quick. Once my eyes are primed, I'm going to use my new and favorite product from Bare Essentials, and that is it's just their eye brightener in Well Rested, and this is sort of like the powder flage from Benefit. And you just put a little bit in there, in the cap like normal, and I've actually purchased a Bare Minerals crease brush to use just as a highlighting brush, and while this isn't a highlighter, it is a under eye circle helper, and look at how much it brightens up my eye. I mean, look at the difference between my two eyes, seriously. I love that it's called Well Rested because it really does give the illusion of a full night's sleep and gets rid of those under eye circles really, really nicely. I also use it on the top to even out color. It's seriously one of my new favorite products. Look at that. Awesome. Now I'm going to do a very casual, everyday look using 3 Bare Minerals eyeshadows. The first one is going to be Exquisite, and it's just this kind of pale beige color with a little bit of shimmer in it. And I just dumped way too much on my cap, but that's alright. And I'm actually going to be using my smoky eye brush, and I'm going to use the flatter, bigger end, just because I love this brush, that's all. You can use any brush you want, obviously, and this is kind of going to go all over, and I'm even going to drag it up a little bit, all the way to the brow bone. Real light on the brow bone, but still get it up there nonetheless. And again, for me, that's just a skin neutralizing sort of way. I like to have the same color going all the way up my lid for many looks. Do it to the other eye as well. A little bit more. Okay, then I'm going to take the eyeshadow color Real Deal, which is a green color, and actually Exquisite and Real Deal came for me in a set that I bought. I can't remember what set it was because it was quite some time ago, but I'm going to take the same end of the brush, and this I'm going to put just on my lid. Look at that pretty green color. I adore green eyeshadows because they work so well with my eyes. They're very complimentary to my eyes. So I'm putting that just on the lids, like so. And then I'm going to take the color Herbal Tea, which is kind of the shimmery pale gray color, and I'm going to use a different Bare Minerals crease brush. Like I said, I bought one specifically for highlighting purposes, so for here and for around the eyes. But this I'm using for eyeshadow, and I'm taking a little bit of it on the crease brush, and I'm going to just work it into my crease. This should not be a very dark look. it just adds a little bit something extra, if I do say so myself. See, just a little bit to kind of give you some dimension. That's all. I need a little bit more. That was a lot, a bit more. Oh my goodness. Do to the other side. And that is it for the eyeshadows. And that's it for the eyeshadows. The final touch on the eyes, I do not own a Bare Essentials eyeliner either, so for the sake of this tutorial, I'm not going to put any eyeliner on. You always can, and you probably should. I'm a person who doesn't go out without putting at least a little bit on my lower lash line to give me a little bit more definition. But I'm going to use the Bare Minerals Big Tease Mascara to finalize my eye look. And then do a little bit on my lower lashes because I don't have any eyeliner on. And that's it for my eyes. The last part of this look is going to be using a set that I bought at the Bare Minerals outlet, and this is the Very Wearable Pink Lips look, and it came with an a lip liner, a lip gloss, and a lipstick, all in very complementary pink everyday colors. So I'm going to start with the lip liner, and I'm just going to really subtly outline my lips, just to give definition. As you can see, it's not an intense lip liner. Then you just take the lipstick that came with it. This is called Even More Wearable Pink, and it looks like this. And I dab my lipstick on more so than really swipe it across. And then the last thing I'm going to do is take the Even More Wearable Pink lip gloss that came in my set and go over the lipstick. And there you go. That is the final look using only Bare Minerals products. This was a requested video, so I'm hoping the person who requested it is watching it and enjoyed it, as well as the rest of you are enjoying it as well. Following this video, I'm hoping to upload a review because the same person also requested a review on Bare Minerals products, and because I seem to have so many, I would love to do a review on them. So I'm going to do a review on the products that I used in this tutorial today. So I hope you guys like it, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!